Wow, this is kind of amazing. Because what they ended up doing was they basically used a whole bunch of flat stones to basically put the floor on. And they're not cemented in. So I guess in some regards, it's good that it's not cemented in because I can pull them out real easy. And we'll be able to dig this to get a footing there. Yeah, this will be easy because you can see, if I can pull this out with one hand, you can see the flat rocks. Now the other part on here is we have to be careful because the original bricks only go down so far, and then you're on the ground itself. I believe we have a shovel in the truck, Mike. It's underneath the plywood. So you can see this is the original foundation, and we've got vinage in here and such. But what we'll need to do is we'll need to pull out all of the rocks here and see if we can pour a footing in here. We've got some shrubs and stuff that are there that we'll need to get rid of. Lots of rocks. But that's the original foundation that was laid. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. We have some damn Gina breaking news. Sammy Watkins has signed with the Green Bay Packers, and for a $4 million per year deal to try and help take and lessen the blow of Devontae Adams being gone for the Packers. So we have that going on, and today it seems like it is cool to diss Dak's contract big time. It's so funny that everybody from Colin Cowherd to Skip Bayless today is talking about how the Dallas Cowboys, they paid too much money. And I'm like, he's only the 8th highest paid quarterback? That there's, or is it 9th? That there's like 9 guys that are being paid more than him, but only Dak? Yeah. I am, I know some YouTubers will talk about how I'm dirty and grimy and everything else, and I look like I just rolled out of some shit. Literally, I'm kind of in the middle of dealing with some shit. I'm working on saving some history here. What you're looking at here behind me is a very, very old house. This part of the house is over 202 years old. This part's well over 125 years. And I have to save this sucker. And this is kind of unique to me, or crazy to me, because these bricks that were handmade here with this lime mortar 220 years ago. It's kind of freaking amazing. I've got to do some lime mortar repair work and stuff on here, but here's what's crazy, because this is the framework that the house, this part of the house is built on. You can see the sucker is about 8 inches by 8 inches. Unfortunately, this part of it from here on rotted out, and I'm going to have to redo basically this whole wall and this roof line up here. But my problem I have is right there where that brick is, that stone is, that's the end of the bricks. They literally just kind of leveled it off, and then they just started putting bricks down with no cement underneath of it. So I've got to talk to the city on the best way to keep that intact and keep from messing it up, and keep it from falling in on me. I may have to dig a trench all the way through here and do a full footing on here to get this done. But I'm going to go have a conversation with my buddy downtown and see what way he wants me to proceed with it. So that's what we have right now. I'm going to have more on the dissing DAC situation a little bit later after I get myself together. But I just wanted to bring you guys that news that Sammy Watkins, another team, gets another player. $4 million. Sammy Watkins has been around quite a bit, but it's a pretty affordable price when you think that Cedric Wilson went for $7 and so on. Yeah, but we don't do things like that. I am Mark Holmes, and I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's take a look. What do you see in there? I see old cans of paint. I see an old door. I see some roots. Looks like a headboard. Some fish tanks. And a lot of cobwebs. What else is down there? I hope there's no ghosts down in there. All right, so I am way deep up under the house right now. And this part I have not been back under before. I'm actually happy because you see I've got cast iron right there, which means it's cast iron out to the street. Now what I need to do is double check and make sure that it's okay. But what we'll do is we'll go through, we'll dig down some, and we'll use the pipe cracker and crack the pipe, and then we'll run new PVC. This is underneath what will be the bathroom. I've got a couple of hot water heaters that are underneath here that will need to come out, and I've got an old furnace right here that we could probably take out as well as other junk. And now we can see a little bit better what's underneath here with this main beam. That beam is in good shape. We've got, wow, old tricycle, another heating unit that's here. Boy, we got all kinds of junk. So we're gonna end up having to clean all this crap out of here. You know, one good thing is we can say, take it scrap metal in, at least get some money for that. Old, boy, what kind of rake is that? Got all kinds of stuff here. This kind of work is not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that. If you're scared of ghosts, this ain't the place for you. Whew. It's definitely dirty. And yeah, it's definitely dirty. So we actually got some good news. You can see that was redone. It's a block foundation wall all the way around this side of the house. That, of course, is the original brick. And I'm glad to say down here that I've got some more brick that I can use to patch up the wall up there. So I've got a doorway over here that I can open up and access this from here. So that's all good news. What we'll probably end up having to do is we'll end up running the heat and air conditioning. We'll have to actually penetrate the wall over there, and we'll put the unit down underneath the old part of the house and then run the trunk line here and then feed the floors. And this is kind of crazy. So this chimney was definitely done later. We're probably going to take this, that chimney out because we could use the extra space around the bathroom and stuff. Boy, things I got to do for a living. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I need to talk to the city next. Whew. Let me get a cut. Did I bring the Sawzall with me? Where the heck is it? Well, some kids, hot seat. We had big wheels. I don't remember the hot seat. I don't know. Is this what Mike McCarthy's on? The hot seat? Look at that. The hot seat. Woo-wee. So, as we investigate, see, those are the terracotta sewer lines. I guess that's the old furnace that was in here. 2 hot water heaters. And this is the latest furnace that's in here. Probably it's got screws in the top for it to drop down. Yeah. All right, so I've seen the hot seat. Whew. And I've been up underneath this house. Good thing is, The floor joists on this section of the house are actually in great shape. So if we can figure out how we're going to do the other side, we'll be in great shape. I'm Mark Holmes here with the, I see a damn Gina up there. What's up, guys? Mark Holmes here. I see dead people. I see dead people. And I found, look at this. It's the hot seat. Check this out. The hot seat. And see shit in here. Look at this. I see dead people. Look at the cobwebs. We actually have a great find here of something that we really need. And the thing I was telling you about with old brick versus new brick, you don't want to mix the two of them because the old bricks expand and contract and they're soft. The new bricks are hard. Well, evidently they had some extra bricks. Here we have, look at this. I've got a bunch of bricks in here that we can use to, so we have a bunch of bricks here we can use to fill in where we're missing bricks. We want to make sure that we use the old bricks that are soft, that will expand and contract when we fix that, because if we don't, it'll be like a kidney rejecting the wrong type blood. So this is a great find. Some of these old bricks, because unless you got an old house like this one, finding those are hard to do. So good news. Well, we got the place a little cleaner today, getting more down from around here, which is good. We're looking at the mess that we have over here with this main beam and what we're gonna have to do to fix it. We cut out all the old pipes and stuff out of here. We got actually all the scrap metal loaded on the truck, so we can get rid of it. And we got a piece of plywood, so we can actually use the piece of plywood here to basically keep us stable while we're taking off the roof when we're ready to do that. The thing is, I'm kind of at a crossroads because I've got some other projects that I have to do, but I need to get this house rebuilt. So when I feel like just cutting this whole thing and taking it off, but I don't want to leave this exposed. And I also have to figure out if we're going to have to take up the whole beam over here from the city, or if we can do like a partial footing foundation over there, and then go through and put a 6x6 on top of that to raise the floor up. It looks like, I know when you look at this looks like a mess, and most people would say you're nuts. But when I get finished with this, you're gonna be like, wow. For the most part, I've got some rot that's down here. Of course, we've got the crawl space underneath there that we didn't know existed. And we've got all of this up here that we're gonna have to rebuild and reframe up. You can see where that's just hanging by a wing and a prayer. At least we're gonna get some work started on it. So we'll go from there. And I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I appreciate y'all.